Look at me.
Welcome back, guys, to the This Life podcast. I don't know what to say or how to address this. Shut up, Gio.
I'm comfortable. I like this new change.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. But we had to make some changes because, one of our co-hosts didn't sound the best, and we realized not a lot of studios record with right underneath a window.
I was right underneath the window and it was making me sound like shit.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully
It
it was that.
It took 10 episodes
Hopefully you sound better.
and multiple tries to get it right. But
Multiple.
hours and
It
hours.
took like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was a shit show. Anyways, like we said, we brought two guests, which is the first time that we've ever brought two guests, right?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No,
Bullshit.
Hesser and
Danny
Danny.
and
Danny and Hesser were
No,
two
for the
guests.
season though.
Okay, for
Well,
this
for the
season.
season, yes.
For the
but
season,
don't,
yeah,
don't get mistaken. That was the first.
Yeah.
Have some respect on his name.
Put some respect on my name.
Some respect on this nigga.
But hopefully we can make this work and we can, kind of function with this new setup and we'll see how.
Function with this.
Shut up, Danny. Everybody wants to lay in the chair. But we introduce you guys my cousin, Dieguito.
AKA Supreme Chief.
Supreme
The one
Chief.
and only. Yes, sir.
And my little brother, Eduardo, Eddie.
See, they know what to say.
I don't call him that.
Everybody else does. It.
Like who?
Me.
And me.
You're everybody else?
Yeah, I'm everybody
And
else.
me.
Man, I go at work and at school.
And we all call you cute ass.
Cute ass?
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh yeah, I don't call him cute.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Fuck
damn,
that.
you don't call me that.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't call him cute.
Gay ass, bro. But they kind of wanted Supreme Chief wanted to come on here and tell you guys a little bit of his story of who he is. I don't know him very much. He's my cousin, but I've known him since he was born. But I still know very little of him. And
Yeah.
same with Eduardo.
It's because we don't see each other much.
We don't live
Nah,
together.
he didn't-
lives with me. He doesn't even know me.
He didn't understand. But anyways, Supreme Chief, why don't you go ahead and start us off with your crazy ass story that you've been hyping up the whole time?
Hey, I was not hyping up. I'm not saying I'm proud of that shit.
Proud of what?
What are you proud of?
Yeah, fuck you, Daddy. First of all, I'm
like it.
I'm kidding. I love you, Danny. I've said this before, but you're a lot sexier in person than you are on camera.
Oh, shucks.
Keep it down. This guy's only seen you once in his life, bro.
Once in my
Besides on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You look better here in person than you do on camera. I'm just saying. But
I'll give you my phone number later.
Yes, guy.
Shit. Alright. But yeah, these guys, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm not proud of this shit. But speaking about shit,
God did it.
What a segue.
That was ass.
yeah, well, the story that they so-called I was hyping up was just,
Talk a little louder, mijo.
Alright, I was at school one day, and it was chill. I was sitting down in science class. I think it was 5th grade. I was in science class, and I was chilling and everything. I stand up, because the teacher called me. She's like, what's the answer to this problem? I don't even know what the fuck the question was. And I was just standing there, and everybody's looking at me, and I got so nervous, I actually shit my fucking pants. Everybody heard it. They all started climbing on my ass, and I'm just like, fucking hell. I start crying, and I go to the office, and I get sent home.
You're crying at home.
I'm going home. Yeah, man, that's my story that I was quote unquote hyping up.
You were happy, bro. This is the best story.
No, it's not the best story. I just said I had a story. I didn't say it was my best. Fuck that. No, I didn't say it was my best.
Well, I'm so sorry you guys had to hear that. We thought it was gonna be better, but according to the audio, it didn't look like you guys heard a lot of it. So that's good. Good to know.
Thank you. Fuck you all. Fuck you all if you heard it.
But let's get into what Eduardo and Diego are really here for.
What are they?
Yeah, what the fuck am I here for?
To get mind fucked.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Skull fuck me, man.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was a good segue, huh?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yes,
I
sir.
was so confused. I was like, wait, what?
We go from telling a shit story about shit to.
Your story was shit. That's why I'm trying to move on. And you still kept bringing it up. Yeah. All right, so this is where we move on to the mind folks.
You're the only one that does that.
Yeah. This is where I add the swirling effect.
Alright, give me the shit, Gio.
Whoa.
Alright, guys. Welcome back to the everybody's favorite section. Everybody's favorite host.
Yes. This is not the therapy session.
Daddy, come on.
Welcome back to Mind Fucks.
My skull.
Alright, guys. Today we're gonna kind of segue off of our first Mind Fucks. Talk about another disability. Alright, guys. Today's question is: do you think a person who knows sign language has ever said, "Where are you"?
What?
Like
Has never spoken it?
Has
Has ever signed it? Because if you're asking where are you,
You know what?
kind
Now,
of sign it to the person in front of you, are you not?
well, nowadays there's shit like FaceTime.
I mean, I guess.
But don't you?
Do you still sign during FaceTime?
yeah.
Well,
You can talk out all of a sudden.
Like, hey man, where are you? Any other time you just fucking.
I feel like that's the only way deaf people can talk to each other over phone is through FaceTime.
Yeah.
What? How'd they talk to each other before FaceTime?
Texting.
Oh.
Mm.
We all forgot that. We're like,
Yeah,
how
like-
do they do that?
Like I hear deaf, and I'm like, automatically they can't do anything.
That's because let's say I'm FaceTiming Gio. We're both deaf.
No.
You're holding the phone for me, and
Oh,
someone else
but
is holding the phone for
can
Gio.
you-
And I look at Gio and I'm like, I sign, where are you?
But
And he
Is-
tells me in sign.
is signing not with both hands, or is it just one?
It could
hand?
be one
It
hand.
could be one
But
hand, yeah.
you can't tell me that they can't prop the phone up somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prop the phone up and just, where
They just
are
always
you?
need two people.
Hey,
Here, hold the phone for me.
I gotta take this phone call here.
Alright, man.
So-
Segueing off of that to. Fuck, here, unlock your phone.
It's the same vibes where it's like,
Yeah, it's about deaf people.
do deaf people know when to stop wiping?
They have to use echolocation.
Echolocation.
Alright,
Like,
so,
you can't
spinning
see.
off of our original topic, do hand jobs from girls who know sign language count as blowjobs?
Wait, what?
Do hand jobs from girls who speak sign language or who are deaf and only have sign language count as blowjobs? Because it's basically their mouth or their hands. If you think about it,
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
does it not make sense to you, Gio?
Yeah, see, you know he's getting mind fucked if he's
Gio was so confused.
He looks so confused.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this segment.
Hand job, right? Hand job, right?
Okay.
Use your hands. Sign language.
Use your hands.
This is their mouth. Their hands is their
Technically,
mouth.
yeah.
So is it technically a blowjob
It's there.
if they're using
Oh,
their
okay.
Finally got it.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn,
This
Gio.
motherfucker goes to college?
Yeah, man.
Oh my
Get that
god.
shit.
4-year degree for what? What?
Dude,
Seriously,
I'd
man.
say. I mean, just for the. No, hand job still, because she
Yeah,
can
I
still
think
blow
it's
you
still a
with her
hand job.
mouth.
Like your mouth doesn't stop
Hey,
working.
if you're
Would it
deaf,
just be mouth job if it's with their mouth?
What do you mean?
What?
Blowjob.
Or blow job, so you.
It's not called
So
mouth
she
job.
wouldn't be able to give you a
what if
hand
she
job.
just like signs the noises?
Signs the moans.
Whole declaration of independence.
Bro, that'll go dumb crazy.
She's
Four
like
score and fucking on your dick.
she's going crazy on you, giving you crazy brain, and she's like signing you like that, daddy.
That's crazy.
No, yeah.
Do you think deaf girls moan or do they sign that they moan?
No, so like I
I think they
think
moan.
Oh,
No,
bro,
no,
I seen
bro,
the
I've
video.
seen-
I've seen the video.
Like they have to sign it with their hands.
no, because like deaf girls they can't produce words, but they can produce sound. I wouldn't know, but I think I've seen like people trying to talk. And they, so you think
That's insensitive.
My bad.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm getting off the podcast.
But not everybody was born deaf. They have a pretty decent idea of like what shit
What it
sounds like.
Yeah, that's true. Just like not all, like you guys think blind people see just complete darkness?
No.
Yes.
No,
they
it's been
don't.
proven that they like.
It's been proven that they don't.
Like it's not
Only
pitch black.
10% of people see pure darkness.
So what do they see?
It's
They
because
see-
their eyes reflect the light differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still you still see like maybe colors, but like super hazy.
And so
Or,
that's
like light, but like super.
I might hit my tooth.
So
So, so if they can still see semi shit and see color, then that's when they know
I
when to
think-
stop wiping, right?
They need to put it in their
Yeah, but how-
peripheral.
yeah, they're just gonna
Yeah,
do
like,
this the whole
It has to be the right lighting.
Yeah, it has to
It
be like
to
in their
reflect
peripheral.
off the light perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause okay, so like from what I know, they've shown me pictures. So like there's
Of what?
different of what blind people see,
Oh,
which is weird. Like how,
How,
I don't know.
How do people know what this
but like it's like a picture of a dog, and there's like a white blotch in the middle of it, but you can see the grass and the thing on the outside. That's considered a blindness. And then it's like a picture of a dog, and like there's a blotch here and a blotch here, but you can see the middle of it. And that's also considered blind. And it's like pictures like that. There's white blotches or like different reflections of light, but for some reason you don't see the whole picture, but you still see stuff. So yeah, I guess like you position your hand or where the wipe is where you can see it. So like your eyes are looking straight, but you put your hand to the left in order to see if you're done wiping. I didn't mean it like that. But that's my theory. Okay, I don't know a lot of blind people or deaf people or mute people.
if you're deaf, hit me up.
If you can't
with
see,
your hands.
if you can't see, write in the comments.
Oh my god.
Hey, the speech to text. The speech
Yeah,
to
speech to text, dude. Don't be insensitive.
Or braille.
No one can hear what you just said.
I said braille.
What you say,
I
Gio?
said braille.
Type in braille, and then we see it. It's just dots.
Yeah.
You ever think about that, Gio?
Yeah, man. Don't keyboards have braille?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just use
Keyboards?
have braille?
Yeah, like
You could get
like your
specific
computer
Oh,
keyboards.
computer keyboards.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, braille. What is the braille just gonna pop
Yeah,
up
but
on your
what-
iPhone?
But what
Yeah.
how are they gonna know what they're typing? Like, do they just feel the screen?
They feel it with one
No,
finger.
They have to go
the
through
keyboard.
Well, yeah, but obviously, but once they're typing, like, how are they gonna know they fucked
Oh,
up?
like yeah. What if they spelled it wrong,
Yeah.
or like what if?
if
I-
they spelled
Or
wrong,
what if
how
they're
would
trying
you
to
know?
reread what they typed?
Yeah,
Like,
how are they
do
gonna-
they just,
Wait, don't they have like Macs that like read what you
Yeah,
type?
they read it
Yeah,
back
they
to
do.
Oh,
They
the-
read back
okay,
to-
okay.
yeah,
Computers
yeah.
have that setting where they read everything on the
I
screen.
think we're in
too.
a day and age where like our stuff is advanced enough to where
blind people and deaf
blind
people,
people can survive.
can function
Yeah.
just like regular people.
Yeah.
We respect all blind, any people with any disability. Mad respect for you
Yeah, we
guys.
got
Yeah,
you
man,
over here with
respect,
dwarfism.
Yeah, all for-
That would hurt a little bit.
you ain't gotta do Geo like that. You ain't gotta do Geo like that.
But
I want to know how Geo wipes.
Oh, what?
just like a regular. If you wanna know that, go and listen to our episode. Imagine or the different ways to wipe your ass. Sorry, Danny, but go listen to our fucking episode. That ends our mindfuck segment.
Wait, no.
Oh, sorry.
I had another question. Oh, fuck, what was it? You think, so notoriously, if you were like, would you rather get a hand job or a blow job? It's like blow job. Like hand jobs, it's trash.
I love dry hand jobs.
Yeah, exactly. But like, do you think they hit different if they're deaf? Because they like use their hands more?
No.
No, I think it'd be the
Nah,
same.
bro, ain't no way.
You don't think they like know
Dude,
like the secret technique?
They know how to move their fingers so
Yeah,
that way
like,
it feels
They
real.
have more strength in their fingers
bro,
because
like
they use
they
them all
can
day.
like jerk you and like tell a story at the same
Yeah.
time. Like that's magical.
Maybe. But then you guys do know that like piano players get bruised knuckles because of the way they move their hands, right? So what's the difference between like a piano player and
Okay.
then a person that's
They're not jerking me off with their knuckles.
But I'm just saying like the way your fingers move is with your knuckles, obviously.
Yeah, but they're not jerking me off with their knuckles.
But you
What?
have to use your knuckles to grasp.
What are they gonna
something.
do? Hands straight out, slapping it?
Crazy, bro.
You're just gonna rub it on it like that?
Just friction.
You're gonna give
Light
you
a
rug,
fire with it.
give you rug burn, bro.
Just friction it with it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's one of the factors of how you can move your fingers. I think it has to do with like the size of the hand and then the lubrication.
Yeah,
I mean,
Blowjob. Come on. Blowjobs are still better.
but before we get too deep into this, I kind of want to end this section.
Yeah, we should.
Well, guys, thank you for listening to our mind fucks. Insert swirly effect. All right, cool. That's just a note for me. All right, guys, welcome back from that. I'm not even gonna say it. Pretty good mind fucks, actually. Like, respect for all the people out there that have dwarfism, like Jill. Respect for you guys. I mean, hey, we know what
Clearly,
it's
it's
like.
a tough life. It really is.
It's tough. It's tough. All right, now we want to get a little bit into my brother. I don't talk about him much because, like, he just lives under the same roof as I do.
Just.
I've only known him for like 18 years,
Yeah.
How
but
old are you, Cesar?
20.
Oh.
Then shut up, bro.
It's a joke.
But here's my brother, Eduardo Antonio Gonzalez.
What's your real name?
Antonio.
Really?
Whoa.
I didn't even know that.
That's like-
I didn't know
I didn't
that.
fucking
Oh,
know
my
that.
cousin didn't even know that.
Excuse me?
That's like half my family's middle name.
Antonio? Oh my god, bro.
Alejandro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. Continue.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so today, kind of want to get a little emotional, deep. some very touching to me, important. Well, got made fun of because I was bald in elementary, right?
Why is that?
Oh, my bad.
Why were you bald?
Yeah. So I had cancer when I was 6 years old, I would say.
Asking me.
I'm just being sure because sometimes like I mess up on dates and like when I talk about it, either like my dad or my mom.
What
will
grade
be
were
like,
you in?
You're the one that had the
I don't-
cancer.
I don't
How did you
remember.
mess that up?
I think I was in the first grade.
Yeah.
So,
So
6.
like 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 years old. Yeah.
I just don't want to sound dumb. Okay. Or like I can't count anything. But anyway, so I had cancer when I was 6 years old. It was pretty. It was in my right kidney, so I don't have a right kidney. I only have one kidney.
Thank you, Obed, for being the person who
Yeah.
extends
Appreciate
this.
But
Cancer, just general.
You got right kidney cancer.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it was kind of crazy because, so, well, I was in school, and I had to use the bathroom, so I went pee. And you know, like, there's those urinals at Roosevelt, so like,
Where those kids pull their
Yeah,
pants
where
down
those
their
all the way down.
ankles.
Pull the pants down, you
But
can see
she's
none
showing
but
the-
the-
And
Butt-ass
And then
nigga.
they were the cool kid for standing like 5 feet away from
Yeah.
it. Oh, guys, look what I can do. And we're like,
Fucking
what?
Piss all over the ground.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it like,
No.
hey, man, check out the range.
Yeah, and well, I wasn't that kid. I just
Peed regular.
yeah, I peed regularly.
He's a
Normal
I'm a normal
person.
person.
I don't-
He was just a normie.
Yeah, I don't do all that. But I peed and it was red. But like I didn't think much of it because I mean, mind you, I was 6 years old, and it was in the urinal, so like everything went down, so I couldn't really like see to like be sure about it. And then I kept going about my day. I went home. I had to pee again, but I remember this vividly. Someone was in the bathroom, so I went outside, and I peed again. It was red again. And I go inside and I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, my pee was red. And she I don't know, like she looked at me if I was like crazy or something. But then like later on in the day, they were asleep and I went to pee again and it was red and this time it was like in the toilet. So like you can see my urine. Like it was blood.
Crazy.
And like I'm like, what?
Your ad-libs are crazy, bro.
What? I was like, what is going on? I call my parents and like they come in and my mom's hugging me. She's like, it's okay. I'm crying. And my dad, I look at my dad, he's just shocked. So my dad, I remember like he like put it in a Tupperware or like a bag, saved it. So like when we go to the doctor,
Memories.
They- No,
Remember when he had cancer?
Yeah.
I want to remember that.
First cancer pee.
Put it in a bucket.
Put it in the freezer.
I use his memory forever. Yeah.
What the fuck? Yo.
I know. And like,
Who the fuck's
Oh, Mexico just scored.
wait, hold on, yeah.
Goal. Okay.
Mama Mexico?
Fact check.
No, let's just score. Let's just score.
Fact check. Who scored?
Yeah.
Oh, shh.
Hold on.
We listen in as the Mexico commentators are announcing.
Mexico versus El Salvador.
Oh, you want to tell?
We're just gonna commentate the game. So, Achash has the ball. Keep it. Who scored?
I'm pretty sure.
All right,
it's
fuck
Mexico. I'm
me, I
pretty sure
guess.
it's
Continue.
All right.
So then what?
Anyway. Wait, dude, I blinked. What was that?
Your dad.
Like they saved
Oh,
your-
yeah,
they
yeah,
saved your
collected.
pee.
Yeah, remember.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
mind you, I don't really care. Like, I have friends that went to the same elementary, so they always make fun of me with the same like, "Oh, dude, shut up. That's why you had cancer." My friends are like that. they're like, dude, shut up. That's why you were bald, or anything like that. Or like, if we see someone bald, they're like, Eddie, you were like that. So it's okay.
That's nuts.
But anyway, back to the story.
That's
We went to like the
His
doctors,
his sound cues are crazy.
and they didn't even know what was wrong with me. You know, they were just like, "Yo, his pee is red." Like, okay, well,
Rub some Vicks on.
yeah. Like, so then finally we went to hospital. I got an echo, and they found a tumor in my right kidney, and I got my right kidney removed. I basically didn't go to school very much. I missed a lot of first grade, second grade, mid of third grade, because
Took him 3 years to remove your kidney.
no. Sorry. My cancer came back in my lungs.
Okay, he did not. That transition, he didn't do it very well.
My bad.
So they tried the chemo and they tried the radiation, all that on his kidney to minimize the tumor, and then they resorted to taking it out.
Yes.
2 kidneys, all right, fine, we'll take it out. He kept on going with his chemo and radiation, and then he was deemed cancer-free. After he was cancer-free, everybody was like, okay, cool, go back to your normal life, yada, yada, yada. And then it wasn't until, like, we were playing soccer where he said he, like, was short of breath and stuff like that. And, like, in hindsight, we were like, oh, asthma or whatever, right? But it wasn't until, so because he had cancer, he had to go for a yearly screening because obviously it's known that cancer comes back. So we put aside the shortness of breath we labeled it as asthma, but it didn't come back.
The doctors you were. The doctors that had
Yeah.
asthma.
I
The
labeled
degree
it
my
as
parents
asthma.
it's asthma.
I, the 10-year-old, was like, he's fine. So it wasn't until the screening where then they did another, because he usually went through to get full body echoes, just in case, yearly. And it wasn't until that year he had an echo and they found another tumor in his lungs. So then we went through the whole process again. They sat us down. They're like, the bad news is this. There really is no good news, but we're gonna send him back to Children's Hospital in Denver. We're gonna do everything again, but this time it's gonna be a lot more aggressive because we can't just take out a lung.
I mean, he has 2 lungs.
Okay, but you need the 2 lungs.
He needs 2 lungs.
They work
He only
together.
needed 1 kidney. Why can't he only go with 1 lung?
That's not how the body works. I'm not a bio major, but I know that's not how the body works. So, we went through all that process again, but it was much more aggressive this time. So, this is off of me. This is off of, being the bystander. So, I saw that he did radiation again. He did chemo again. He missed this year, and this year of school. He lost his hair once again. He was throwing up everywhere again. He had to go to Denver every week again. So it was the same process, but this one kind of seemed like it was more, I guess, because they said it was much more targeted radiation and much stronger chemotherapy. So the way radiation works is I don't know. Do you guys know how radiation works?
No, not really.
So
man,
so
I'm
pretty
coming
much, pretty much what they do is take a big ass, think of it as a big ass MRI or a big ass X-ray. They take those kind of radiation rays, and try to break down those cancer cells as small as they can without kind of taking out. That's why they resorted to just taking out the kidney, because it spread so fast and took over that kidney. That's why it was peeing blood. And then the lungs, obviously you can't take out a lung, so they're trying to minimize it as much to then take out those cancerous cells with little operation as possible. So radiation was harder, chemo was harder, because both of those attack the cancerous cells, but they also attack other cells. So chemo fucked with his growth, fucked with his hair, a lot of his hair follicles, and then stuff like that. So that's why cancer patients lose their hair, because of the chemo and stuff like that. And then his growth was stunned because of all the radiation and the chemo.
Damn, you could have been 6'1" right now.
Dude, I could have been as tall as him. I'm telling
How
you.
tall are you?
I don't. Last time I checked, I was 5'9".
5'9"? Because he's an inch smaller
Oh,
than me.
fuck, he's still taller than me.
Yeah.
Are you sure Gio didn't
Yeah,
have cancer?
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
No, I'm sure you didn't have cancer.
Gio's growth was just stunned from the start.
Because why not?
Yeah, and this is all from my perspective, obviously from the bystander perspective. So then he went through all of that, and then he finished, and they're like, okay, he's cancer-free again. They always deem you cancer-free, but in all reality, every one of us has cancerous cells in our body. It's just a matter of if they clump up and create a tumor or not. So you have cancer.
I could go on my life without knowing that.
I want to know I have cancer, man.
And a cancer specialist told me this, so I know it's
Yeah, I could go my whole life without knowing
my
that.
bad.
I didn't want to know we kind of have cancer.
My bad.
Wait, so do you still have to go back for yearly checkups?
It's not yearly anymore because. So at first it was because it was a risk of getting leukemia. I think it was.
Yeah,
My
that's the
blood?
cancer he had.
Yeah, so it was a risk of getting that again. But now it's I mean, it's still kind of you would think, oh, he had it when he was young, but it's still
Like
fuck
chicken
you.
pox?
Yeah. But
Get it once, never again.
Yeah. But
No, that's not how cancer works.
It's not really like that. And I mean, it did fuck a lot with me because I didn't go to school, and then just about a year ago during COVID, I got not ADHD, but I got a 504, which is basically I'm allowed to turn in my shit late because I'm a little slow. You know what I mean?
I was about to say, since when? I didn't know this, but now I remember.
Yeah. I got this like last year.
I don't know.
And then like, I don't know, it kind of does hold back a lot of stuff because now that I'm older, I mean like, they're like, oh, you're limited in drinking, no tattoos, no smoking. And you know, like, I'm just trying to live my life, you know?
Yeah.
It does suck because like, I've had conversations with Cesar about this, like, dude, if I could get tatted, I'd tat my leg, my arm, my back.
The whole body.
Yeah, my whole body. And I was like,
I'll be there.
and like, I want to be like, I
can't.
want to be like you. Like,
Yeah.
if I drink,
do it
I
for
don't
you.
remember. I don't want to remember anything I did. I want to get
Yeah.
that messed
Hey,
up.
every time I drink, I'll take a shot for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta pour one
For
out
you.
for Eddie.
I'll
Yeah.
do it for you.
Yeah. So when you guys drink, pour one out for me. But like, it does suck. You know. I mean, I got made fun of because I was short. I made fun of because
Just
I
grow,
didn't
Gio.
I didn't hit puberty till I was like
Oh yeah, that.
Dang,
Like,
you
was
messed with
done
that too.
Like,
yeah, that's
so I
done.
was like-
that was done too.
15,
Damn.
16.
Yeah.
I still get voice cracks to this day. Like I still
I
get made
mean-
fun of for that.
That's crazy.
And it's just a lot of like, and having that 504 even holds me back with. I'm not saying I'm stupid, but like it hurts me because like it like it makes me feel like I'm not gonna be successful or like I'm not gonna be like my older brother.
And
You
you
know,
gotta.
I'm successful.
Don't compare yourself to him.
Yeah.
You're making it worse.
Just kidding.
This guy's
Just don't.
I mean,
dumb.
I didn't have cancer. Not that better off than you, bro.
You're in the same spot.
Exactly.
I'm in the same spot without cancer.
But no, you also have to. So how? What I noticed, why, and kind of like how I connected the dots too. So the way radiation works, it's hard to pinpoint radiation. So like whenever you guys get X-rays, even on your mouth, they put that shit on your chest, right?
Yeah.
Or even
Like,
like
had to cover it.
they cover it because radiation just goes like that far out.
Yeah.
He got radiation on his chest. He had to wear a cage thing that protected him from the head to the stomach. So that he was exposed to radiation anywhere from, I'd say, like his legs all the way up to his head, from the radiation from the kidney to the lungs. So you gotta remember. So basically everything was stunned. His growth, his hormones, hair fall, like anything.
yeah, dude. I was even told that I might not be able to have kids.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but I guess.
Yeah, my doctor was like, I hated it because I was still kind of young. Like, mind you, I'm not thinking about having kids when I'm like
Yeah, like
15. And she's like, well, we gotta be ready for you to know that, like, you know, like, I hate too when they try to lay it on easy on you, like,
Yeah, they're like, I hate
you
to
have
tell
you
this,
have
know?
cancer, you might die.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what?
It's like those moments where you're like, I don't mean to offend you, but
Yeah.
just offend the shit out of you.
Yeah, but like, yeah, there was like, you might not be able to have kids. Or, like, my body won't be able to like have enough testosterone to.
Nice, free birth control.
Yeah.
Hey guys, keto birth
So-
control, get cancer.
shit.
So
Damn.
that kind of sucked.
And then you told me you had a Make-A-Wish.
Oh.
Hold on, correct me if I'm wrong, but is a Make-A-Wish not for terminally ill?
So
patients?
Make-A-Wish is for people that might not have a chance to live. So it's not just cancer.
I know, but I'm
It's
saying
just-
it's terminally ill. Like,
Yeah, but
it's like a,
so they only give it to. You think they only give it to people that are gonna die? Like they know they're gonna die?
like either they know they're gonna die or they're like
They're just like,
presuming
Well,
that they're
you-
gonna die.
You're just like, I'm not gonna die.
It's more of a
Make it.
presumption.
Yeah.
It's more of a presumption.
So they didn't expect you?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
asking. It's
Yeah,
like they
they
didn't
thought
expect
that's
them
what
to.
Yeah, because like you gotta think he's going through. Wait, did you get a Make-A-Wish the first time or the second time? The first time.
You don't get two?
No, you
No,
don't.
you can't.
Really? Yeah, you
I
don't.
was so mad. I thought I was gonna get a second one.
Cancer again. That was the only.
That was the only plus I remember specifically. I was like, Mom, is my hair gonna fall out? She was like, yeah. And then I was like, maybe I'll get another Make-A-Wish. I did it. Like, and you would think, because the second time it came back stronger. So like,
it's
they were
worse.
like,
Yeah, this
he
is
is
for
probably
sure,
gonna
man.
pass away. And I was like,
Wait, for sure. Another
And
Make-A-Wish.
my first Make-A-Wish, people who are wondering, I wish to go to Disney World.
Yeah.
Mind you, hey, I was only like 8 years old. Okay.
Wait,
No,
Disney
but-
World is there. Hold on.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was not just Disney World.
Yeah.
It was Disney World, Ellicott, Universal Studios,
Yeah.
and then we got to stay like in a private area, like
Damn.
sealed off from everything else. We got our own private bus, and like they gave us fast passes
Yeah.
for
Oh.
all the
I mean,
parks.
They're not gonna. They're gonna make you wait.
You die in line.
You go at anything. We gotta
We
get
got
Mom
time
back.
to wait.
I know it's your make-a-wish, but you still gotta wait. You
Yeah.
still gotta wait the long ass
Wait,
line,
so
even
it
it's
was-
your make-a-wish.
It was completely paid though, like
Yeah.
Everything.
Which was
For how
I'm
long?
grateful, but dude, I could have met like
For a
Messi.
week, I
or,
think.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Well, I
could have
thought-
been like, yo, take
You
me
got a
out.
little more
Well,
Oh,
knowledge.
classic.
I don't think they could just get every
Yeah.
celebrity. I think they gotta like be like
Yeah,
a part
the
of
celebrities have to communicate with Make-A-Wish, and
Yeah.
it has to happen. It's not just like, this kid has cancer, he wants to meet with you. Oh shit, okay, fine, I guess.
It's
Like,
like
if not
damn.
possible, I just
They're like forced, like legally forced. Like
Yeah,
gotta go.
legally forced. No, like, yeah, no, like, when they told us that he got to Make-A-Wish, like, my parents were like having all these different ideas and stuff like that. They were like, oh, like tell him to give us our papers to go to Mexico. I was like,
That would have been good.
That
to
Well,
be
would've
honest.
they-
been- that would've been so
they have
cool.
rules. Make-A-Wish can't be nothing like
Yeah.
legally binded.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can't bring anybody from like that can't come in. It has to be like legal. And they advertise videos of like other people or other kids getting the Make-A-Wish, and this like people had custom violins made for them. People met celebrities. I think one person got like to go Mount Everest, I think, but like with other people. So yeah, it's just really what you can imagine within their legal realms.
Yeah. Oh, but like, what year was it? What celebrities were around?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
who was
popping in 08? Like, what?
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Something like that.
Nobody he knew, obviously.
Probably.
He was only.
What makes me think too, like when I went, like I don't think I made. Oh, let me go to Disney World. I probably didn't even know what Disney World was. Someone was like, "Would you like to
Told
go
you
to
about
Disney
it,
World?"
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to Disney World.
and because so many kids go to Disney World,
Yeah.
that's why they created this village.
Yeah,
It's called Hidden in Something Village, and like you get dead ass. You get like a house, and it's
To
like
yourself?
it's like an
Yes.
Airbnb, but like it's in a village, and it's gated and everything. So there's rooms, beds, kitchen, everything, and like within this village in different houses, there's more kids with cancer. We met a couple kids over there, and they have it was dope because they had this one.
Cancer's dope.
The experience not having cancer.
Yeah, man, like, come on.
I know. I bet you had the time.
Okay, Danny. But I mean, it was nice to see that they did all that for all the kids, right? And then obviously it was for the family. So I met other brothers and siblings whose siblings were going through that.
Yeah.
But they had different events going on, and at one point we met like Nikki and Minnie personally, and then afterwards you walked out to like a big ass toy section, so you could choose whatever toy you wanted. And and like I said, private anything, and this is Orlando, so and we've never traveled out of state besides this. That was the first time traveling out of state.
Wow.
Flight was paid for.
First
Room,
class?
board. No, it wasn't.
No.
We sat in the back.
Yeah.
But it's in the back.
Yeah.
But because so many kids decide to go, they make it a whole thing. They make it a whole village, and like you get fast passes and everything. And like I was at a decent age where I could get on like all the cool roller coasters and have fun and stuff.
Were you able to get on them?
Not on a lot of
Not
them.
on a lot.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
even
they have,
supposed
like,
to be
a
really
high-
allowed on roller coasters
Yeah,
because they're like your heart something
Yeah.
Because he has like
Damn.
pressure. Or something.
Yeah,
So I was just
like I'm telling you, like even to
Disney
right
World's
now, like
nothing.
I mean, that was like, mind you, 11. No.
you went
Who's
to
good
watch
at math?
Caesar have fun, huh?
Me and my dad got on all the cool rides.
11. Yeah, I was right. 11 years ago, and like to this day, it still like holds me back.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Yeah.
Like for sure, we'll go back. And we didn't even go to Ellicott, and we had like private VIP tickets,
Damn.
That's-
and we didn't even go.
Why?
I think because I think Eduardo wanted to go to Universal twice, or was it Disney World twice? Because it was like one park each day.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
And so
You ruined it for Cesar.
I ruined it for Cesar. It was my trip, man. I feel so
Fuck, man. I wanted to live Silicon.
What a guy.
No, but I remember it pretty vividly, and like they had this whole place breakfast. Like, you know how a hotel you go down and have breakfast. This was like a whole breakfast restaurant, and they had a whole dinner restaurant.
Yeah.
They had a whole ice cream park.
Yeah, I might have gone to that restaurant. I don't know.
I had cancer.
But because the one time I got to go to Disney World, it was for like the tournaments they used to have for soccer.
Okay,
And yeah, they like took us to this like lounge, and there was like this whole breakfast place.
It was
They had
just
all
breakfast,
sorts of
yeah.
shit. It was sort of.
It was pretty breakfast themed, yeah. They had like table countertops with mints, and they had like mints. You know how like on some they have pennies? Yeah, they had mints. Bro, your voice cues are great.
He's like a soundboard.
Fucking me.
Bro, but anyways, yeah. So like he might not remember too much, but I like as a bystander remember a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot, which is good because I know he don't remember. But like when people ask stories, like he's like, oh, I can't remember. But I remember like a little bit. What I do remember also is, have you guys ever met of the Ronald or heard of the Ronald McDonald Foundation?
Yeah.
You got free McDonald's.
No. So when we stayed in Denver and we didn't have a place to stay, we stayed in a hotel. And in that hotel, other kids with, getting treatments were staying there. And, like, they had a whole McDonald's playroom, but they all had a theater room, and they had, like, a go-kart room and stuff like that. And besides the fact that, like, there was, like, a whole bunch of sick kids, that was pretty fun. But that's my spiel on... It's something I don't talk about.
You keep saying it's fun. Like, it was kind of fun. At the same time, it's cancer.
It was dope as hell, bro.
Caesar, I'm for one glad you enjoyed your brother's case.
I'm glad you had fun.
My brother might have been going through shit, but I liked it, man. It was fun.
At least someone got a pleasant experience.
Fuck him in
He
his
almost
cancer.
died. My brother's happy. No, but I'm glad because I
He don't remember,
Yeah.
so I can tell him.
He's just like,
Yeah, because he can. And then I remember, when we were younger, we didn't really get that time together. I guess you could say.
Yeah, because he was in the hospital.
Because I was always in the clinic, or I was not feeling good, or con cuidado con Eduardo. So we didn't really get that.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel good that he had that.
That's why I don't know him, because I only ever met him from 13 forward.
13 forward.
I've only met him from his birth to about 8,
Yeah.
and then didn't see him, and then he just came back into my life.
I gotta play the brother.
He's just somehow your long.
He just walked back into the house one day, and you're like, oh shit, you survived.
Whoa, Danny!
Oh shit, you made it.
That's how you're making it seem, Caesar.
Shut up, bro.
He was like, ah, shit.
Yeah, but no, it was nice because if I also felt like kind of the center of attention because I was sick that whole time, so my parents were always focused on me, and if he wasn't with them, he was always with them, or he was just moving from place to place. So he didn't really get that either. So
Yeah.
that's why I also felt bad.
Yeah, that's why I don't talk to my parents.
It all stems from some.
Right here.
Caesar is deep down inside. He's like, Eduardo, you're the reason I don't have
No.
The reason my life is shit.
No, I still live with my parents.
Eduardo getting cancer was the hardest part of my life.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Nah. You're making me seem like a horrible person, bro. This is why I don't talk about it. This is why a lot of people in my life don't know that my brother had cancer.
I'm not making you seem like
No, Danny. You're making it seem like Caesar's just saying, fuck Eddie and his cancer. I had fun at Orlando and Disneyland. Fuck him and his cancer.
Yeah.
That's what you're making it seem like.
No. Well, hey, now you guys know. For all the people that don't think, I've had really close friends like Darian and Elijah. They didn't know Eduardo had cancer until last year or the year before that.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Cesar called Elijah, and he said something about him with me 2 kidneys, and Cesar's like,
I think I
Eduardo
was
has
there.
No, you weren't, because we were playing video games.
Or you like told me.
And
about it.
yeah, I told you about it. It was like 3 in the morning, and I was with Eduardo, and he's like, "Shut up, Cesar. I'm gonna take one of your brother's kidneys." And I'm like, "Well, if you take it, he's dead. He only has one." And he's like, "Shut up, bro." And I'm like, "Dude, my brother had cancer in his kidney, and he only has one." And he's like, "No way." And I had to FaceTime this guy and show Eduardo had to show him the scar on the side of his body to prove that he had cancer. And he was in shock. He's like, "There's no way."
He's just like, yes,
Dude, what? Even to this day, he's like, well, I remember one time we were together, and he was like, "So you really don't have one of your kidneys?" And I'm like, bro.
2 years after he told him.
Yeah.
Just a random ass woman like, dude,
No,
you
yeah.
have one
And
kid.
it's also funny though, because I had my freshman year I had swim, and out of all like the surgery like shit I have, I tell people, I'm like, dude, I was shot because I have one that looks like a bullet hole on my right chest. It looks like a bullet hole. I'm for real. And like this girl in my swim class, she was like, Eddie, what is that? And I'm like, dude, I was in Mexico. They tried robbing me, and I was like, nah, and I got shot.
Nah,
And
right?
they, dude, they're like, oh my gosh, Eduardo, you're
So
great."
gullible.
Yeah, they're so gullible. They actually believed it. And then I'm like, nah, dude, I had cancer. And then they're like, and then they just start like, oh my
Even
god.
worse
They,
than
yeah, they just start hugging me, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I pointed out. And I'm like, dude, it's okay. You're fine."
It's
They
like
go from like, dude, what are you? What are you, 50 Cent? To like, oh, shit, you had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a sensitive topic. That's why like it's something I don't really talk about. So.
And like, I only let people that I know, like, if to joke around about it, I'm okay for close. If I don't know you and you're like,
Yeah,
oh, you look your mom.
His whole life.
Yeah.
I donated 5th grade.
Shut the
T-shirt.
fuck.
I still have the T-shirt.
I don't
still have it.
Oh,
It says Team Eduardo on the back.
I remember vividly supporting at school.
Nah, yeah. Everybody at school at first were like, oh, look at him, he's bald. And then finally, like, when we told the principal and all my teachers, like, this school that I was sick,
Yeah.
they were like, oh, Mom, we're so sorry. I'm like, nah, y'all fake. Y'all fake.
Y'all fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
was-
But I mean, that was really nice. They donated a lot of money to us and like charity and made shirts, car washes.
If you were
donations.
watching and you did donate
Yeah.
to
Do you
Eduardo,
remember
Team
that?
Eduardo,
Yeah, I remember.
My mom
If
sent
y'all,
me the shirt.
if y'all did
I
that,
don't
much
remember.
love. Thank you.
respect,
Respect.
respect
I
to
don't
you
remember. I was a
guys.
kid.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to cut it off. But if you guys do want to hear more about Eduardo's cancer story and kind of from him
Or any questions?
or any
You
questions,
feel bad for Cesar? 'Cause
Yeah,
he
they're
had a poor
just-
life.
you feel bad for me.
Yeah.
I'm the victim.
Yeah,
No,
if you guys
no.
feel bad about Cesar not going to Ellicott, just say sorry.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Dito. No, like it's not my story to tell, but I was there. I like,
But you told the story.
yeah.
You told
But I
me
still
that.
told it.
But like this is the first time I guess I'm publicly talking about it. If you're not close with me, and if you are close with me and you don't know, I'm sorry. But that's pretty much it. If you guys want to hear more, you put it down in our we see our comments, guys. You guys think we don't, but I see it. I read our comments.
And we'll plug in Eduardo's social at the bottom.
Yeah, so you go spam them. But besides that, I just want to say thank you to my brother and my cousin for coming on to the show. Dieito have better stories next time.
All right, fine. Sorry.
Eduardo, don't go on about your cancer.
You say it's me making me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's
I'm just calling what I see.
he's okay with it. I treat him like a normal human being.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
treat him like
I
he had
appreciate
cancer.
that too.
All
Because
right.
I hate
Shut up.
everybody's
Okay.
sympathy. Yeah.
But besides that, thank you guys for coming on. If you guys want to see more of them, not of Diego. Just kidding. Just let us know. Let Supreme Chief, if you're watching, thank you.
I'll watch my own episode and laugh at my own shit. Just for my own
He's
pity.
gonna be like, he's fucking
I'm gonna look at myself and be like, that nigga made it. Fuck that guy.
But thank you guys for bearing with us with the sound, with the visuals, everything. Thank you guys so much for coming back and supporting us. That's pretty much it for this episode. Come back for next week's episode. We'll see what we throw on the table this time. Maybe you'll see us like this. Maybe you'll see Danny naked. Who knows?
You never know. You
Right.
never know.
Thank you for.
Okay.
No.
Daddy's gonna be naked. I'll be there.
Thank you for coming back, guys. Come back next week, please, please, please. And thank you for the support. See you guys next week. Sa-